Good afternoon. Good afternoon on this beautiful Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Saturday for us normal citizens, but it's another sad day for our American soldiers, especially to the families of those soldiers. It's going to wait for a few seconds for people to join the live, and we'll go into this uncomfortable conversation yet again. Before we go into our conversation, first and foremost, I want to give my deepest condolences to our men and women, to the families of our proud servicemen and women who lost their lives today. Yes, this is a new information. It is currently July 18th, 2026. We have been informed that we were attacked by Iran in portion of Jordan where we have our bases. First, it was 11 wounded soldiers, but this true and sad story just got released that we have currently lost two servicemen for Israel. Don't forget, the biggest point in all this war is not for us, America and Americans. We went into this war on behalf of Israel, the government of Israel. Just so we don't confuse the two. This has nothing to do with the people of Israel. This is strictly and only dedicated to the government of Israel. The Nazis of 20th century, the disgusting, I don't even want to use some words. I know YouTube is extremely strict with negativity towards certain organizations and nations. So we're going to be trying to keep this as clean as possible. But if you are watching this and you are an American, I want to get your feedback and understand, how do you feel about what we are witnessing? We are losing Americans. Hello to everyone who's joining me. We are losing Americans for Israel, for Israel's war. But yet, Israel is nowhere to be found. You don't hear anything of Israel or their military doing anything in this war that they've called for. But today, we've lost two more American servicemen and women. I'm not sure who they are, what they are yet, but I know they've lost. First, it was 11 people who were wounded, and now it's two people who are now announced that they've been killed. Please hit the like button if you haven't done yet. Please let this video get as much as attention as possible, because I am so sick and tired of everything that's taking place, not for us Americans, but for another country, another military. They were the only country who called war against Iran. They were the ones who kept screaming that they have nuclear weapons. Please help us. Please save us. If we don't act now, then it's going to be late. And today we lost two more Americans. But when you look at the war currently taking place, zero, zip zero, Israeli military is involved. If you guys have not hit the like button, please go ahead and do so. And I want to ask my viewers, if you have anyone, family, friend, neighbor who is in service, and if they are also in any danger. Apparently, if you're serving American military, you're also serving the Israeli military. So I don't know if any of you guys agree with this, but I will never, ever sign up to go to war for my country, but then turn around and fight for another country. That's pretty much the obvious right now. If you are in the military, you're no longer serving America. You are fully and 100% serving the nation of Israel. You are serving Israel's government. The oath that you took here in the United States is not an oath to protect America and Americans. It's you took an oath to protect Israeli and the Israeli government. Congratulations, Donald J. Trump. Congratulations, US military. Thank you for taking our dedicated servicemen to serve for Israel. But and on top of that, not only they're serving for them, but today two more were killed. Hello, everyone. I could see your comments. By the way, hit the one right now if you could hear me loud and clear. Sometimes this stupid internet has issues and YouTube connections are bad. Hit the one button if you could hear me loud and clear, or hit the like button, even better. That helps me out much, much more. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Hit the one button right now. Number one, hit one in the chat. I guess. All right. We got a one. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, hit the like button. If you agree for American men and women to go serve for Israel, let me know in the comments. If you disagree for Americans to go serve for Israel, please hit the like button because this is disgusting. Just a couple hours ago, they announced that we lost two more servicemen during this Israel war, because I'm not going to call this an American war, because this was not our war, for crying out loud. We did not feel any threat from Iran. If you remember, because I definitely remember, Israel kept screaming about a nuclear weapon, right? Well, nuclear weapon, Iran's threatening us. And today we lost two more Americans for no gosh darn reason whatsoever. What you guys want? What are you talking about? I don't know. Have you heard my conversation? What am I talking about? Didn't we go to war to protect Israel? Wasn't this war to protect Israel with Iran? Was America screaming about threats and nuclear weapons from Iran? I don't think so. It was it was the prime minister of Israel, wasn't he? Didn't he show up to America like 16 times to meet with Trump and convince everyone that Iran is a threat? And we went to war with Iran. That's what I'm talking about. It's not clear, guys. And today we lost two more American servicemen for Israel. That's what I'm talking about. Please tell me otherwise if you have any other knowledge of this unnecessary killing machine that's been taking place in Iran. That's what I'm talking about. How is this normal that you go and protect? Being an ally is one thing. I'm all for that. Israel helps us out in so many different ways. Apparently, I've never seen it with my own eyes or heard of anything about it. But that's what the social media and newscast continuously speaks about. Israel is our friend. Israel helps us out. Okay, you have to have allies. You have to have friends in this world. I completely agree with that. But we went to war to protect. We were supposed to only help them out. But from what I'm seeing right now, it's 100% America fighting on behalf of Israel. That's what is so frustrating and so annoying. Tell me that's not the case. Please, someone tell me that that's not the case. Imagine what the family members of those servicemen or women are feeling right now, that their son or daughter has been eliminated for Israel. Imagine how frustrating that has to be. Not for America, because the threat was not against America. Let's be real. Iran is too far behind in their technology and military to even consider messing around with a country like America. So the threat was towards Israel. What does that mean? So that means we are fighting for Israel. Literally, this war right now that we are currently in, for the past 7 days that we have been bombarding Iran, has been only. Hello, how you doing, Clay? Heather Clay, yeah. Hit the like button if you haven't done so, and please let me know in the chat. Are you for or are you against for our military to bombard Israel, um, bombard Iran on behalf of Israel? Are you for it or are you against it? That's all I need to know. I want to understand what is the rest of the world thinking about this. Actually, forget about the rest of the world. I want to know what are the rest of my Americans thinking and what do they feel about this war that we are currently doing for Israel. Pretty much doesn't get any more clear than that. It may sound harsh, but it's reality. It's the truth. Let's keep it 100. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. What is your stand on American men and women fighting for another country? Last time I checked, you took an oath to protect this nation, not someone else's land. And that's what we are doing right now. We are 100% fighting for Israel, which is heartbreaking, which is disgusting. And if you look at any of the information that's been coming out the last 7 days, you don't hear a single military action taken by Israel. Zip zero. They started the war, and now we're in this war yet again, and now we are losing our servicemen and women, and Israel is just watching and saying, "This is how you make your punks work for you. This is how you make America work for Israel." I don't know what type of deals they have together, but damn, Israel definitely knows how to work the system very good because they definitely know how to sucker this Trump organization into fighting on behalf of Israel. They're doing an amazing job. That I gotta say for sure. My condolences. It's never gonna be enough to say that. I'm so sorry for the families of those men and women who lost their lives for Israel. But the most saddest part is they're going to bring their bodies back with wrapped with an American flag on it. They should probably take that American flag off of it and put an Israeli flag because that's who they died for. Those two people that died today, they died for Israel. They did not go to war for America. That's the hardest part. That's the most sickening of all this. Nothing else. If we were there to support them, I will support that in any day, any time of this in this time. I would always support if they are considered to be our friends and our ally. I am all up for supporting them. But for them to only the only country to fight Iran right now is America. That I cannot support. That is what's pissing me off on another level. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Put in the comments what your stand is on America and this war with Iran. I'm so curious to understand how the rest of the American people feel about this war right now, especially after losing more Americans for Israel's war. More Americans are going to be dying because of Israel. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's unfair. It's out of control. I'm speechless. Honestly, I don't know what else to say. But it's funny because you have people on this chat who are so against my conversation. They are so against what I'm speaking about, which in my normal common sense this is not an American war. But yet you have people in the chat who are upset that I'm speaking the truth, that I'm telling them right in their face that this is not an American war. This is not America's fight. This is Israel's fight. But God forbid you say something negative about Israel. Ooh, you are anti-Semite. You are a Jew hater. You are anti-Israel. You are this. You're no, I'm not. No, I'm not. There is nothing to be anti-Israel. There's no ounce of hatred towards Israel. There's no hate towards the people of Israel. This is just a confusion as an American citizen. Why in the hell are we fighting Israel's war? Why did we lose more Americans today for Israel? Can someone explain? Does anybody have the right answers to tell me, listen, you uneducated, you have no clue about wars, you have no clue about politics, whatever the case is? Someone explain to me in the chat, why is American soldiers getting unalived? I don't want to keep using that word on YouTube because you know how YouTube could get sometimes. Why are our brothers and sisters being unalived for Israel? Hit the like button if you haven't done so, guys. Come on, hit the like button. Tell me, can someone answer? This is the reason. Say, hey, Mike, the reason that American soldiers are being bombarded or being hurt and wounded and being unalived for Israel because of this, and that. Can somebody explain to me? Because whoever you talk to, as soon as you say something negative about Israel, the first thing they say is you're an anti-Semite. You don't like Israel. You're a Jew hater. Oh, you don't like Jews. What does this have to do with Jews? What does this have to do with being an anti-Semite? It's just speaking the freaking truth. If you can't handle the truth, then get the hell off my page and go watch something that satisfies your needs and your fucking agenda. This is not any anti Israel, anti Jew hatred conversation. This is just trying to understand, as an American citizen, why do I have to turn the news on and hear about my brothers and sisters getting hurt? Forget about anything else, getting bombed on for Israel when Israel's military is out of action. They are zip zero involved. This past 7 days or 8 days, however many days has passed, ever since we started bombarding Iran again, Israel is out of the picture. Their military is out of the picture. It is only our military who is putting up all the fight. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. And put in the chats, what is your stand with America fighting for Israel? Do you agree or you don't? It's as simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Just tell me. And you could tell me your reasoning why you think that America needs to fight for Israel. Tell me. Because we're a Christian country and they're antichrist. So it has nothing to do with religion. I'm very aware of how long this whole brainwashing has been taking place. That, oh, Israel is, we have to protect Israel because of our faith. No, it has nothing to do with our faith. They are completely the opposite of what America and Americans believe and pray to. They don't believe in Jesus Christ. Correct? We're Christians, aren't we? We are protecting Israel for what reason? Because the faith is out of the question. They've proved themselves that they are antichrist. They've proved years ago that they don't believe in Jesus Christ. So why are we still putting up this much risk for Israel? Why are our brothers and sisters putting their lives for Israel? Can anybody with the normal mindset tell me? Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Follow me. Support this YouTube channel. Support this YouTube page and this video currently. Please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I'm definitely not anti-Jew or anti-Israel. I am anti-Israel's government, that's for sure. I can't stand their government. I can't stand Israel's government, especially that disgusting of a human being that he calls himself, their prime minister. Can't stand that bastard. He literally without even hiding it, dragged us into another war. Here we are again, fighting Israel's war. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Hit the one on the in the chat if you could hear me right now, please. Hit one or hit the like button. Either one will help. That will inform me that the sound is loud and clear. Go ahead, don't be shy. I'm sure everyone is seeing my thumbnail and they're already making decisions before they even hear uh, my thoughts or how I feel about this whole Israel war. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable that a country of this size has been a puppet for Israel for this many years, and it continues on. It's either whatever that I don't want to say it on YouTube, but that one devil who played all these presidents and politicians on his island, he probably videotaped them and has something against them, and has Israel has used that against America for all these years. But that guy's gone. He's no longer here. So why is America still this dedicated to lose Americans for Israel? Why? What is the benefit? What is it that they know that we don't know? Because I mean, Jesus, we have NATO allies who will never risk their servicemen and women for us as much as we're risking everything for Israel. NATO does not even fight with us the way we're fighting for Israel, and they're not even a NATO ally. But everyone else has to protect Netanyahu and Israel's government right now. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not fair to the parents, to the family members of those servicemen and women who just lost their lives because of Israel. It's just not normal. When is this crap gonna stop? When is the truth gonna finally come out? When are we gonna have a president that's going to be elected in office to serve America and Americans? When are we gonna finally stop serving another country? When is that ever gonna happen? I don't see it anytime soon. Every single US president that has been elected has to go serve Israel's government before anything else. First, they're taking your tax money every time you're paying Israel to protect Israel. When it's hitting your pocket and it's small portion at a time, you don't really give a crap. You don't really care. You're just giving it because you actually don't even have any options. But now, when it's hitting our brothers and sisters who are losing their lives for Israel, this is when I think everyone needs to wake hell up and start talking about this. Don't get all bullied and with their anti-Israel, anti-Semite bullcrap. That's all bullshit. That's all done. That doesn't affect me anymore. It shouldn't affect anyone anymore. We just lost innocent Americans for no goddamn reason. For no goddamn reason. When I'm seeing this now, I cannot just sit around and watch and be on the sidelines. For all these years, we've been on the sidelines with every single dime that we've transferred to Israel and their government. It's about time that we speak up and tell them that we are no longer voting for a president who's going to serve Israel. No longer. That's doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. Every single American should stand up and fight for this. We used to be proud of joining the military. You used to always preach about how we want our sons to go serve. But you think I want my son to ever join the military to go serve Israel? Hell no. Why would anyone in a normal state of mindset would ever want that? Never. Just wanted to give my heartfelt condolences to the families of our military families who got the bad news today. Just wanted to say I'm sorry on behalf of America and the American president, but unfortunately, this cannot continue like this. American men and women can no longer go and give their lives for another country. So please speak up however and whenever you can. Stop being silent about this death toll that keeps climbing for innocent Americans to continuously give their lives for another country or for someone else's agenda, because this was not America's agenda. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. If you're a proud American right now, if you are watching me, put in the chat. If you truly are satisfied and happy with Americans serving Israel, please let me know in the chat. And if you think that I'm completely misspoken, uh, look, no hard feelings. You could also let me know in the chat. Say, Mike, you've lost your mind. This is not a battle for Israel. We're not fighting for Israel. This is for America. Please let me know. Educate me. I will not be offended. I'm very open minded. I take a criticism very well. I will not be offended. You can let me know in the chat. Mike, you lost your mind. That this war is America's war. This is to protect America and Americans. But from what I'm seeing right now, this has nothing to do with America or Americans. So I'm asking for my people to speak up and not only inform me about what's taking place, but to also educate me. If I'm if I've been misled, not a problem. I will go back and start doing more research and finding more information that I will have more accurate knowledge to speak about. But from all these years that I've witnessed everything that's taking place with Israel and America, this is not, a two-way protection or love. This is a one-way. Only America and only Americans serve Israel and the government of Israel. This has nothing to do with the people of Israel. I'm sure, just as we are frustrated here in America, I'm sure there's people in Israel who are also extremely more angry at their politicians. So don't take this the wrong way. This is not an anti-Semite, anti-Jew, anti. It has nothing to do with any of that. This is from one government to another. From what I'm seeing right now, this is just our government. Unfortunately, from the day I can remember, from all the way to George W. and his Junior and Clinton's, everyone, Obama, every single American president that I can remember has always served the government of Israel and is continuously giving everything that they have to Israel, from financial to military, and now to the best of the most expensive, the most important, the unreplaceable. We are giving our men and women for Israel's war, which is not normal. It is not okay. This cannot continue this way. This needs to stop sooner than later. And I know everyone, sometimes I even get angry and we speak about Trump, 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 but this is not a Trump thing. This is an American thing. It's this was done the same exact way has been done with Trump, Obama, Biden, Clinton, George Bush, every single president that has served this beautiful Christian nation has served not this country, but the country of Israel and the government of Israel. Tell me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. I want to understand what am I missing here, because in the chat people jump on and say, "What are you talking about? You have no idea what you're talking." Okay, if I have no idea, then educate me, man. Tell me, show me the obvious. Because as of right now, the obvious is we are serving Israel. Not even Israel. We're not even the government. We are serving Netanyahu. That's it. And those, oh man, there's this one coward in their there is one of their politicians, I'm sorry. He deals with all the, what do you call those, settlers. He's in charge of the settlers. This one coward, he's not even a human being, he's an animal. But anyways, I'm sure people are going to be upset with me. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. I'm sure people are not going to be happy with my conversation because Israel is involved. As soon as you speak negatively about Israel, you're all of a sudden a Jew hater. You're this, you're that. I don't give a crap anymore what you're feeling, because today we lost two innocent Americans for Israel, not for America. This was not in America's benefit. It's never been in America's benefit, and it will never be in America's benefit. We were never concerned about their nuclear weapons in Iran. We could give two craps about their nuclear weapons because they can never touch us. That I know. 100% I know. This is Israel's war. So we're doing this for Israel. And we're losing Americans for Israel. That I cannot stand. And if you're an American, you should also be upset. If you truly forget about the politics, forget about if you're a Democrat, you're a Republican. It does not matter what you represent today. Oh, I think my sound. Hold on. Can you guys still hear me? Can you still hear me in the chat? Please put one if you could hear me. My microphone was off. Please hit one if you could hear me. Can you guys hear me? If you're in the chat right now, hit one or hit the like button. Oh, this thing is giving out. Can you hear me? If you could hear me, put one in the chat, please. Let me go check on. If you could hear me, please put one in the chat. Can you hear me? Type one in the chat, please. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type one in the chat. Hey guys, if you please type one in the chat. Can you hear me? If you could hear me, type one in the chat. Or hit the like button if you could hear me. I had a little issue with the sound. Can you guys hear me? If you could hear me, put one in the chat. Okay? Apparently you cannot hear me. Can you hear me? If you guys could hear me, please type one in the chat. If you can hear me, please put one in the chat. Go check this out. Hello, hello. There we go. The sound is back. Apparently, I didn't have sound for all this time, and no one would say anything in the chat. Okay, but sorry about that. We had a little connection complications there, but now we're back. If you missed most of my video, this is another, unfortunately, a frustration that I have to share with my Americans and my friends and everyone across the globe with this disgusting news, this heartbreaking information that we've lost more Americans today for Israel. It is unfair, it is not normal, and I don't know why, and I don't know how long this is going to continue this way. But this needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. If you are an American, and if you are okay with our men and women giving up their lives for Israel, then I don't know what to say. It's not okay. If you could hear me in the chat, please type 1. Can you guys hear me in the chat normally? All right, thank you. Thank you. I had a couple of difficulties with the sound, but thankfully now it's working. I'm going to end my live now, and I'm going to say this again. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. My heart goes out to the families of our men and women who have lost their lives. My deepest condolences. Stay strong. It's easier said than done. I understand that. But if you are American today, you're also hurting. You're hurting because we've lost 2 innocent, proud Americans who have given their lives to give us freedom, to give us peace. And today, unfortunately, they paid the ultimate price with their lives. So my deepest condolences to the families of our servicemen and women. Stay safe. God bless this beautiful Christian country that we all call home. God bless the USA, and God bless our military. Stay safe till we meet again. Have a great